this afternoon's Leslie Chong from Imugene. Leslie, good afternoon.
Hi, Andrew.
Good to be speaking, Leslie. Look, another milestone here for Imugene for CHECKvacc with the first patient dosed in the third cohort. Tell us a bit more.
Well, so I'm delighted because I just want to remind the audience what triple negative breast cancer is, and it's one of the most deadliest breast cancers that you can have. Also, the fact that we have patients who have come on that have at least progressed through 2 lines of therapy. So they progressed or blown through several lines of therapy prior to coming on to our study. And we are, in the cohort 1 and cohort 2, we saw some interesting activity that we're hoping to publish very soon. But the fact that we know our oncolytic viral therapy works at a very low dose, and we are quite encouraged that we're already up to cohort 3, and we have seen no safety issues. We have seen no toxicity, and we have hopefully some things to publish here, as I said, very soon on the first few cohorts. So I'm delighted.
So this study here, the purpose is evaluating both the safety and the initial efficacy, is it?
Well, so not necessarily efficacy. When you see efficacy in phase 1, there is cause for excitement, because if you see efficacy at such an early stage, because you're just trying to figure out that right dose, that right play between high enough dose and toxicity. So you don't want toxicity to catch up with your high dose. And with us, we haven't seen any toxicity whatsoever.
So how many further cohorts are planned as part of this study?
Look, so as I said, our oncolytic viral therapy tends to work quite efficiently at a low dose. I anticipate that if we cleared this dose, we could even start seeing some real signs and consider maybe the cohort 4 as a dose. This is what we consider somewhat of a sweet spot for us. So we've got cohort 3, and if we pass that without any sort of toxicity and safety issues, and then still continue to see early signals, then we may interrogate cohort 4, but it's really up to our investigators and our scientists as to what we would consider the optimal biological dose to move forward.
Leslie, just while I've got you this afternoon, a bit earlier this week, you announced you presented some nice data at the prestigious World Lung Cancer Conference. This concerns PD-1 here.
That's right. So PD-1 is currently in non-small cell lung cancer. And again, these are patient populations that have progressed off of other lines of therapy, especially checkpoint inhibitors like Pembro or atezolizumab. And we have a few patients that came on in cohort 1, cohort 2, and cohort 3 that have passed or progressed off of checkpoint inhibitors. And we have a few patients that have seen partial response, stability of the disease. And one patient in particular, we saw a patient with no tumor growth after he progressed off of a checkpoint inhibitor, came onto our study, and has been living tumor cancer-free for the last 18 months. We were able to show this in the world-class lung cancer conference, and the rock star of oncologists here in Australia, even Professor Michael Boyer, stood in front and spoke with other rock star oncologists about our little PD-1 that could. So I'm really proud of the team and the scientists for putting this together. And I anticipate that your next question will probably be, what can we expect, for the remainder of the year or in short term? And I think we're going to be presenting, we're going to be showing off more of our products.
It was indeed, and busy times as usual for you. Leslie, good to speak. Thanks very much.
Thank you.